Yeah, so the reason we can't go on the internet is just literally we wake up, we drive here, we sound check, we need to eat, and we don't want to spend all our time, on the internet. We want to be able to, like, in the downtime, just kind of hang out with each other, chat, maybe release some energy.
I gotta say that today, sorry, I just swallowed a little bit of my own saliva. In a weird way.
It's in there.
It happens all the time, yeah, but...
Stop drinking the Lysol. Don't drink the Lysol.
You can tell? It's affecting my performance. We had to wake up very early today. So we went to sleep at 4 and then we woke up at 7. And so I feel like we're kind of in a daze, But I think that you get used to it as the tour goes on. So for me, the beginning of tour is the hardest. And then you just kind of get used to being so sleep deprived. And then you go home and you sleep for like a week.
What makes what makes it so tough at the beginning? What makes it what gets easier around afterwards? Just kind of details. Those things.
Okay. When I'm home, I typically sleep fairly regularly. Like I sleep early and I sleep in till 10.
8 hours, I hope.
8 hours, yeah.
Yeah, 8 hours.
And so then when you go on tour and you get 3 hours of sleep, like at first it takes a little while to get used to it, but then your body gets used to not having sleep and you feel better. So I think that's why the beginning is harder. But after like a week, you get used to being sleep deprived and then you just feel normal, I would say.
Yeah, because we'll go on at 11. We'll be done by midnight.
And then we pack up.
But then we have to pack up. I have to count merch. Then we have to drive to where we're staying, and by the end of it, it's like 3 or 3:30, and that's just how it is every night.
Yeah.
So
and then we
no internet time.
Wake up at 7
don't
and
like
go
it.
somewhere else. We don't really have time for the internet, and I only have my phone with me. And that's kind of it's kind of a pain in the butt to do internet stuff on your phone.
Even if it is a really cool hip phone.
Like what kind? Well, I want to drop some brands. I want to get paid by people here. Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
No, we rock the apples. We rock apples.
Yeah. Green apples. Okay, and green apples with your Cheerios.
Yeah, the apple cinnamon Cheerios.
Okay.
I'm sure they used green apples in that recipe. Real apples.
I'm not sure that we have the technology to blur out logos.
I wouldn't worry about
I
it.
bet you do. It's probably just Final Cut Pro or something you could do.
That costs money. Or Mac.
You could crack it.
I could.
You wouldn't have to tell anyone if you did.
Yeah, no one would ever know. It's not going to be broadcast on the internet.
What do you mean? You wouldn't have to tell anyone you stole it.
You know what the purpose of this is, right? What? This whole setup here, this interview. I'm going to talk to you, and then it's going to end up in the public for them to look at. It's going to be on YouTube.
Sure.
So you're gonna get caught, my friend.
Yes. Everybody knows everything about the internet.
So are you feeling like we're vilifying you right now?
We're not. Yes.
Look, man, I don't have any problem with you stealing the programs that you use. It's not a big deal to me or anyone on the internet that's watching you.
This is good.
Yeah. We're really getting somewhere.
Yeah, we've learned so much. I'm sure we've caught like 10 minutes by now. What are we at right now?
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Oh. We have no idea where we're at.
It doesn't matter to us.
Yeah, no.
We're having a good time. We're having a good time.
Super time. But by the way, I think that we're learning a lot about each other. Just by conversing.
Do you think our relationship is going somewhere?
I think that when you conversate with someone, you learn a lot about them, and that's more important to me than anything else. We're having a good time.
Yeah. That's good. I'm
you're having an okay time.
Are you coming to the show?
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna do record a few shows on my nondescript smartphone.
Nice.
Yeah.
Way to be soft.
Wait a minute.
It's awesome. It's gonna be great. Well, you're gonna get some special things on camera And are you going to share those on YouTube?
Yeah, pretty much anything I record. I don't care what you do. You know, unless you whip something out, I'm putting it on YouTube.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, we've been known to whip some stuff out, but we won't tonight for you.
Okay. So, but let's do something on topic. You're not wearing your jumpsuits today. You're not going to wear them?
We got a little surprise for the show.
Yeah, we'll wear them,
We're going to wear them.
Okay.
But
not for very long.
that's just not the whole story.
Yeah. We're not going to wear them for very long.
I think starfuckers stopped trying to dress like women, so you should do that.
Yeah, we're not... Oh, we should dress like women now.
Yeah, because Starfucker isn't doing it anymore. Somebody needs to take up their what they used to do. They got tired of it.
I think it's people have been tired of it since like Shakespeare, you know, because that was a lot of dudes dressing up like women, you know. And I think, you know, by the time Starfucker started doing it, it was like, all right, guys, have you ever seen a play before? You know what I mean?
Yeah. If I wanted to dress up like women, I would spend more time with my family, because all the men in my family dress up like women.
You have a very interesting personal life. I'm not sure I want to know more.
It's your loss, man. It's your loss, Paul.
Tell me more.
It starts with my great uncle, Seymour. Uncle Seymour was kind of a tranny, but he had no intentions of wanting to make the permanent change. But if you trace his lineage down to my cousin, Carl, he's trying to make the permanent change.
You have an entire family tree of transvestites. I'm not sure how much of this is actually true. I'm sure none of this interview has been true yet.
That's not true.
Well, that's a paradox. You know, I'm sure that we've hit like 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes by now. I don't know. Maybe we should wrap this up so you guys... I'm sure you're late for your show by now. It's... You play at what, 10 o'clock?
Do we really?
Yeah, I think that's what the thing said.
Oh, wow.
Well, that would be good because it'd be an earlier night.
You usually play later?
Play a double show,
Yeah, we could do two.
2 shows.
Two for
we
one.
just play it and then we start it over.
Yeah.